So mathematical algorithms laced over code, trying to describe and become one with the function of human behavior is the technologies that you would need in futuristic society. Now, granted, in a futuristic society, everything's digitized, so one thing that gets shattered are barriers. And so there's an equality factor with it as well, which means that humanity will eventually reach a peace state if they continue with evolution and continue with building, continue with growing, continuing with getting intelligent. And if you look in the future, then if you don't have a negative apocalyptic sort of mentality, then what happens is you create a new world. You create a new vision. If you don't believe that the world's going to end, you actually are able now to participate in with a vision of what the future might actually be. And that's definitely going to be digitized. It's going to be a what I called it's a world brain, and the computer systems will basically be in charge of that. Now, what you see with these technologies is what they're trying to do is, because my system is the actual system that I created is the government is the interaction with the network. So we actually prop it up like we already do with money. By us believing in the transaction of money, we prop up the government. So by us believing in the use of the network, the technology, by our dependence on it to use it, we prop up the government in the future because we're interacting with it. And so, but in my governmental system that I created, you have to, one, everyone has an identity, and two, you get to choose any interaction you want in the mainframe in the one world system. So everyone, in fact, can be online, quote unquote, at the same time in the system, interacting with it at the same time, in real time, over anything, over any issue. The circuits of media will all be interconnected as well eventually. So everyone will kind of be in sync as a one world brain, which will lead to many evolutions of mankind. I'm not going to go over that now, but when it just comes to the system and systems and algorithms and creating technologies to get to that point, then it's easy to see these technologies that I've been waiting for years to appear on the scene. One is a validation towards my own existence, because I didn't know that there was a secret group that would suppress any type of soul who has information to bring humanity to another place of higher values will get suppressed. So once I encountered them, that explains a majority of the backlash of why I'm on their ass. So that explains that. But it is what it is. So these companies that are going to be coming out, this is insider information. In other words, people get wealthy off the stock market through insider information. So this is the inside information. I'm the actual forefront of what is going to be created for a futuristic society. So when it comes to something like a digitized currency, for instance, you have to take that reality of what we exist in now, go into the future and understand that people won't have these barriers to currency, even amongst many other things, but currency is one of them. So think about that. Think about the growth factor of that. And that's why if you invest, you're going to be a very happy camper in a few years.